What is the crack? You're watching the Labtv. I'm here with Joseph Valentine from Gentleman's Odyssey, and we're going to announce the two winners of our competition. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry
So,
Christmas.
who did you pick?
Well, the person that I went for is actually called Keith Wenya. Um, I like his answer. I think he absolutely nailed what my definition of a gentleman is. He went on a bit further to explain it even more, saying a gentleman is a strong person who is a beacon of hope. He embodies this hope, and people sort of want to emulate this character, and this person is actually someone that has a positive contribution to the legacy of the world. A gentleman characteristics should be, should include being caring, being thoughtful, intelligent, but also I like the way he ended that. He said a gentleman is also someone who has good character, but just wearing expensive suits or doesn't make you a gentleman. It's more about your character, but also you should be mindful of the way you present yourself. I think he absolutely nailed it.
That sounds class. That's actually a decent answer, because it's not about the clothes you wear.
No,
It's about why and how,
exactly,
and that's exactly what he said, and that is decent. A gentleman is exactly all those things.
exactly.
So fair play to you, Keith. Good man, Keith.
Congratulations, you've won yourself a 50 voucher, 50 euro voucher. Um, get in touch with us. We'll let you know how to claim your prize.
Yeah, just send us a mail and then we will send you back all of the details. Decent, cuz. I also picked the winner from the other side of it, and I picked Gemma Barrett because she liked both pages and tagged 3 people in her comment, and her post got the most likes. So I said I'm gonna pick her, and also just want to let you know, Gemma, you're class. Well done, Gemma. Also get in contact with us, and we'll do the same, and we'll figure out how to get the prize to you. So well done, happy days.
Congrats, guys.
And now I'm gonna interview the man himself and talk all things gentlemanly and pick his brain. So, for the people who may be watching this for the first time, just tell them what you do.
My name is Joseph Valentine. For my blog, people call me JVA, but the name stands for Joseph Valentine Alade. And pretty much, I am a clinical epidemiologist by background, but also I run a men lifestyle and fashion blog. So what I do, in essence, pretty much show people that there are gentlemen within your community that you could aspire to, that you could look up to. It's not just role models or the people that wear shining suits. You could emulate people's character that you think that there's people embody the sort of character that resonates with you. So if you see someone, you like the manner of how they speak, how articulate they are, and you see these characters, and these people are actually positive individual within your community, then that is someone worth following. And that's why I call my blog Gentleman's Odyssey. So we showcase the stories, the odysseys of people that we consider gentlemen within today's society. It's so easy for people to get the definition of gentleman wrong in today's society. There's so many misconceptions about the word gentleman. People take being lazy or being weak as a sign of gentleman. Actually, a gentleman is anything but weak. A gentleman is a strong character, but knows also to be thoughtful, mindful, and also be caring, and also you know carry people along. So that's what a gentleman is, and that's what my blog is all about.
And where did this come from within you to pursue this and push this idea?
So for me, it was just from speaking to a lot of people. I see in today's society there isn't a lot of, you speak with kids and you say, "Oh, who's your role model?" and they name a celebrity that they've never met. You know, they've never seen these people before. How can you know this person's character? Yes, you can see the way they dress, but also you don't know the character. And I have quite a few friends that I would consider gentlemen, and I consider them as important being within today's society because of the way they live their life. They're not necessarily the most successful people, but everyone else, everyone has something of value that they can offer to other people. So it's just a way for them to share their experience and life journey, the mistakes that they've made, and the things they've learned along the way, and then to inspire young people, but also is a way to teach young people about what it is to present how to present yourself in actual sense, rather than um, it's not the suit. No, it's not. As you can see, I'm dressed down today, um, just a normal shirt and that's it. But
Still
it's
styling that.
it's still styling. It's about how to coordinate. I wrote a blog about the MSc of style, and is the understanding your measurements and the fits, and also understanding sort of the style that you're going for, as well as the colors. So it's putting the things together, and then that's what makes you the person that you are, if that makes sense. It's how you put yourself together. And so you learn about other people's inspirational stories on my blog, but also you learn about how to put yourself together. So that's what Gentleman's Odyssey is all about.
That's pretty cool. And over the last couple of weeks, I've actually realised to be a true gentleman, you have to figure out how to give to, if you want to give to everybody,
Yeah,
you need to figure out how to do that without actually hurting yourself.
true.
And if you give to people who can't give back to you with the expectation of getting some love back,
Yeah,
then you're going to hurt yourself. It's that expectation. And this is what I've learned now in the last couple of weeks. Personally, myself, I am not in a place to give to absolutely everybody
yeah,
because I'm only a person.
yeah.
But I am in a place to give kindness and advice to those who ask.
Of course, yeah.
And another thing I learned is if you go out and seek people to fix, that means you're looking at the world as broken.
True.
So if you're looking at the world as broken, you're operating from a place of something's wrong.
Yeah, true.
Everything is the way it is because it's supposed to be.
Of course.
If we're all reflections of each other, then somebody is meant to be upset so another person can see from them themselves and learn from that.
Yeah.
But if you constantly go around butting in going, you're upset, here, listen, do this, then that person mightn't be ready to hear it.
True.
Then you tell them and then they don't listen and then you go away and you're upset and they're not there for you and then you're like, but I was there for them. But the key ingredient that you missed was they never asked you. You put yourself in that position.
True.
And I think what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is I'm discovering myself that I actually would like to be a true gentleman.
Yeah.
A caregiver and someone who can see when people are down and out and realize when is the right time to step in and when is not the right time.
Exactly. I mean, just to add on to what you said, for me, I pretty much think we're all here for two purposes. The first one is for us to figure out what makes us as a person happy, what our purpose is. That's the first thing. And the second thing is we're here to serve others,
Mm.
to serve other people. Now, people don't really understand these two things, and you've actually nailed on, some of those things, saying, um, you know, hey, if you here to make yourself happy, figure out the things that make you happy. Obviously, when you figure out the things that make you happy, you're gonna have to make some changes to accommodate for those new changes. Not everyone will be happy with those changes. I did it. Not everyone was happy with those changes, but obviously, you need to make those changes to get to the place that you need to be. Um, it's not about worrying about what other people think. The people that actually really value you would move along and follow you on their journey of change. Now, the second thing is we had to serve. So when you've made those changes and you've seen the things that have actually worked and haven't worked, it's our responsibility to share those stories with other people. Like tell them, okay, this are the mistakes that I've made on my journey. So you don't make those mistakes again. These are the things that I think
Pursuit is
work.
decent. Any final messages that we're going to wrap up?
I mean, I'll just say to the people is pretty much try to spend some time this Christmas and New Year season to reflect on yourself. Have your goal defined. Read a lot of books. I love reading. To share other people's inspiration, other people's idea, and grow. Develop yourself, become a better version of you. So other people can learn from your stories. Because the thing is, whether you know it or not, every journey that you make, you actually making a legacy. And some people will look at that legacy and say, if he can do it, I can do it too. And that's the beauty of it. So you need to make yourself an inspiration to others. You need to make yourself a blessing to others. And I think that's what I think we should all spend some time doing this season. So reflect on yourself, get the help, the book that you think would help you, and try to become a better version of you in 2017.
That is beautiful because he summed up the last 2 months of my life. I left my job, sold my PlayStation, took the computer out my room, rechanged my room, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to follow my heart and follow my truth, and wherever that brings me, it brings me. And I'm going to rid myself of every fear that I have, and rid myself of all those old energies attached to that fear via people, jobs, old habits. And whatever comes up, I'm going to write it down, I'm going to validate that sadness and all that fear, and I'm going to let it go. Because to be a light worker, to be a gentleman, you cannot have fear. And to live a life of love, you need to acknowledge what you're afraid of and move past it. And do not be afraid to make that jump. Because fear exists in your brain, but when you take action, you see that those scary things that you were afraid of are not actually that scary at all. You're all fucking class, and never forget it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Oh yeah, tell us where we can find you on social media.
So if you interested in reading some of my posts, www.gentleman's Odyssey. So that's gentleman'sodyssey.com.
With an S.
Yeah,
Gentlemen's.
Gentleman's Odyssey. So it's a story of gentlemen's, not just my story.
Yes, ba. That's Tom. You're all class. See you later, lads. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.